4 midterms for next week. So, and she was breaking down, she was crying, she was so upset. And the main thing that I want to bring, and that I think is so important, is support for those students. And what we need to know is that individual students have individual needs. And each individual we need to listen to, and we need to support them in every way possible. So that they can get the support that they need, and also that they can get the knowledge that they need to fight back against the administration telling them that they need to write 4 midterms in 1 year, and the professor is telling them that they can't handle their paper late, or other things like that.
With respect to the statements made by my 2 fellow candidates, I believe that absolutely correct. We need to be able to support students in various ways with respect to, for example, 4 midterms, or you need to, provide them information. I believe that information is power, and one thing is that, even though I'm probably the lesser experienced in terms of SCSU and all these other things, like I am learning, and it's not just me who's learning; it's up to us. I believe in SCSU. And that's the potential to be able to provide this learning experience, essentially teach the man to fish, teach the students how to admin, how to school, how to teach them essentially their rights. And it's something dynamic. I think I can learn that, and as well, I believe that information dissemination is the most important thing here.
In regards to the drop credit program that was brought up from the candidate. This might be my own belief, but I believe that it's a very unrealistic thing to offer. Given that the PGPA is something that is used as a standard across at least North America, and if not across the world, such a standard that if we were to drop off an entire credit, it would sort of diminish the reputation of the university. Now, while I agree that it's something that is important to have, I also believe that it would be a really difficult thing to tell the University of Toronto, the university that is #1 in Canada, the university whose reputation and image matters more than the students use it. So while I think that is important, I believe it would just be a very hard sell, which is why I'm saying academic forgiveness, something that's already implemented where you can retake a course and have that course supersede the previous mark, something more realistic.
It's not about knowing the ins and outs of the SCSU, as my fellow candidate mentioned. It's about understanding how to move through the system and how to talk to professors one-on-one and how to talk to the administration one-on-one. And also, in regards to the job credit, like Filippo said, it's a standard that we do not have that across the nation. And for us to say that to just abolish that, it's something that doesn't just happen here. It needs to happen everywhere. In order for it to actually have accreditation and respect, it has to happen everywhere. So it can't just happen here. It's a big problem.
So now we want to move on to the summary. So try to make questions. Yeah, you only have 2 questions. Yeah, you have 2 questions, and then we're going to open up the Q&A.
So I said you're 25 seconds done, and welcome to our okay.
So
I think
Adrian,
all right. So basically, my platform, I do have ideas on it. These are all ideas that I've got from talking to students. I don't believe in me telling students what they should want. I believe in me using my experience in the SCSU, of academic committees, of UTSC college council, all these things, of the administration, and how they look at things, me using that experience to get what you guys want finished, what you guys want done. This is what it comes down to at the end of the day. It's not a matter of what I want, it's a matter of what you want. So all of my ideas on my platform came from students, and they're going to continue coming from students, and it's the students who matter, not me.
I'll use this time to essentially on the platform to elaborate on specifically what the drop rate is. Because the part I got more time, this was an issue that resonated with a lot of students, provide I'll be able to explain it. The drop credit, it sounds unrealistic, it sounds archaic, but it's already starting to be implemented by another one of our UTSC campuses, UTM. and they're at the final stages of implementing this at the governing council. The registrar has already approved it, and the registrar encouraged it to be a tri-campus effort. And my concern is having students represented the way that they want to be. So I hope that I can work with you guys for that representation to be important.
So I want to say that I am your representative, and I'm here to listen to you and to voice your concerns and try and use my knowledge that I've had from my experiences to bring what your ideas, what ideas you have, and bring them to the administration and try and get whatever it is that you want done. I also wanted to say that that I'm also a big fan of an open door policy, and I want everyone to listen. And I listen to everyone, and that's where I take my my inspiration.
I got your foot tag, sir.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so you go on. Okay, so now we're going to move on to again, I'm not sure what academic. So feel free to ask questions. I just want to make one more note. Let's try to just have some forums. If you do need to move around, try not to walk right this way. Council will just walk you afterwards, just like that. Perfect. So we'll move on to the Q&A, and yeah, feel free. Yes.
So more study space, that's great. But that also allows more room for people from other universities to come in and occupy the space. And at the same time, how are you going to monitor that people are actually studying and not just wasting time with this occupancy? So the first part of your question is a matter of other students from other campuses coming here. Unfortunately, given that the university is publicly owned, we actually have no right from the provincial or federal level to refuse other students to come here and use the university. However, I agree that when we are at maximum capacity, that given that we are paying tuition here, that they should be kicking other students out. Roughly the term is seen that, for example, your students, they come here, they use this space all the time. It's an inevitable thing. But given that we're paying for it, when we're at maximum capacity, that's when we should be going around checking student cards. And if they don't have it, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? We should be the priority of the university. Could you repeat the second part of your question?
Well, sometimes we have cases where there's study space is shared, but the person who's at that specific study space is not studying at all. And they'll just be babysitting or 9-gang or what have you. So how do you are you going to control that?
Okay. This is a essential part of my thing is being realistic. And I'm going to tell you realistically, there isn't a lot we can do about that. I think one of the big issues is about getting student space, not studying space, student space, space that students can go to and just relax, and places they can just chill, whether it's downstairs stand or some of these other spaces. They don't even have to build in future buildings. Something that somewhere the students can go that they don't have to study, and that if they go there, they're not taking study space from other people who do need to study.
In regards to your first point about other students from other universities coming, it's my personal belief that in Canada as a democracy, we all put into our taxes and we all pay for all our services in Canada. And we should all understand that we're not UTSC, but we're a community. And we should, even if sometimes they do get a little bit full, and maybe we need it, but we need to understand that maybe there's a reason why yours have full, or maybe there's a reason why they're here, and we should be open to having people who aren't necessarily UTSC students, but they are members of, or they are students, and they are Canadians, and they deserve a space as well. In regards to your second, which was how to ensure that they're studying. Like Filippo said, it's an issue about space or student space, and I don't think anyone has a right to tell anybody what to do in a study space. Because there's a lot of reasons why people come here to go on Facebook and watch videos, and there's a lot of reasons why they're not other places or at home or whatever. we need to keep this space open for those people that may need the space for other reasons that don't have to do with that.
Yeah. Okay, so to address your question directly, the first part was, it was people from other schools. And I absolutely agree with them that, we have no, outright justification to, be able to kick them out as we please, but like Filippo said that at maximum capacity, I think the issue here is the SCSU's connection to campus police, who actually directly enforce this kind of rule. And at maximum capacity, it's just up to us, up to the SCSU's next team to be able to hold campus police accountable, to be able to bridge that gap between campus police and SCSU to say, here are students' voices, here are students' issues, and we want you to be able to act on those.